What's up, y'all? I'm Ed, he's Dave, and welcome to another episode of the RoKo Bros, where we're all bros. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down here at the bottom. Leave us your comments below about what you liked in the video, and let us know what you're vibing with. Today we're doing Tokyo Revengers episode 22. Episode 21 gave us the man, the myth, the legend, Baji-san, saying, no. It's not your W. It's my W. No, man, no. This man Baji put everything on the line and trusted Toman to Takemichi in a great turn of events for what was supposed to happen, was just this man getting got by Kazutora. And Kazutora still finally see some reality and
he's accepted some accountability, and maybe he's coming back to the real world, and it's my fault. It's whose fault? Yeah, he's coming back to the real world, and we're gonna see what happens or transpires, because he's still watching for Kasaki and how the fuck this motherfucker gets out of here unscathed, because the timeline set, some new shit's happened. So is Valhalla gonna get absorbed into Toman or vice versa now, or niggas gonna be like, it's you versus us, Kasaki, we coming for you, nigga. So
how is this gonna turn out? And that's why, my theory is that, I think that Kasaki has to have, some. He definitely knows that Takemichi can go into the past or has something to do with, being able to affect the past. But I think that he has some kind of ability to go back into the past as well.
That motherfucker's still standing on top of those cars looking down like, I didn't do it. I didn't do shit.
No, he has the perfect. I didn't do nothing. I came in, I publicly said that they were going to, that my division was going to protect the captain. And then, when the niggas that work for me was doing shit, I have not been seen doing anything. Out here, on some Tywin Lannister shit, some Red Wedding shit, nigga, I don't know what you mean. Yes. Yeah, guess. Some nigga did say guess right wasn't really no shit, and then this nigga needed to die. But my ass was in my castle doing my shit there. It was that nigga Walter Frey that did that shit. And that's where we at right now. Hold the door. Hold the door. Alright. We couldn't just keep up in there. Damn, Brand could have gave it.
Nah, bro. He fucked that nigga whole door up, bro.
Bruh.
Hold the door. I heard looking like Charles Xavier.
No. Everything just no.
Hold the door. You're
damn. You traumatized him so much that it took the timeline back.
Bro, no, for real. It took the timeline back. The nigga been saying hold the door the whole time, and then you find out, oh, this is how he did it. It was me. I did it. I made the motherfucker that way. And then the nigga was still by your side the entire time. Because you've been controlling this nigga, mentally mind jutsu in his ass.
And then just to the point where he didn't like that shit and just made it so he would just sit in a corner of his mind until you were just done doing what you needed with him.
Hold the door.
And then they made that nigga king of Westeros. You know what?
Now push me.
Push me. Push me down. God damn, bruh.
Yeah.
Alright. 2003.
Looks like a flashback. But this is different from what we usually get.
Yeah.
Hey man, get your hands out of there.
I'm bruh, draken is so dope.
There he is.
But where they get these bikes? Wow.
Yeah. This nigga needs a nap, bro.
Bruh.
Is he narcoleptic?
That would make a lot of sense as far as his aloofness and attitude.
Yeah, and him just kind of sleeping around.
Yeah, he always comfortable. Like I can fall asleep anywhere. Nobody has the hands.
My hair looking like Ace, but nah. That didn't last too long. That nigga Ace like had to be a narcoleptic.
I know it didn't last, but he ended up sleeping forever. You said the alley up. It was there. I was like, well,
Nah, you didn't. I'm sorry, Ace. Ace son, dog.
Oh no, man, no. Ace is still one of my favorite characters from One Piece, though. He's dope. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm like, no, I can keep going, and it's not good. It's not good.
The eternal smoke.
I was like, oh yeah, it kind of looks like Ace would fall asleep everywhere if it's like him out, but he's got his chest still intact, so it's like,
damn, feeling some heartburn, bro.
You should have taken your
fire. I am fire.
Tom.
Maybe some Tums would have helped him out, bro.
Baby.
No, that shit's funny. Sorry, Ace.
Yeah, man, it's not
No.
Damn.
I don't even know how we got to that.
I don't know how we got here either. I don't know how we
narcolepsy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they introduced that, and then it was just like, actually, it's always sleepy time for Ace, but, you know.
One for all, what y'all talking about? I don't see Deku with nobody.
Carry this man up the hill, up the stairs.
Yeah, he probably sleep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Kazutora is like,
you should. Damn, I thought he was on a regular, bro.
Came up with the idea.
It's his plan.
From the beginning. And he didn't even want to take the leadership for himself.
Damn, he set up the whole organization.
He was like, this is it. Fan dog. Yes! We just gonna throw hands.
That's a really important question.
They also sell some kids like, let's start a gang. Let's buy some charms and put it. It's like,
right.
But I mean, hey, that's, I'm not. Yeah, just.
I mean, but yeah, they were still innocent and whatnot.
Yeah, they didn't know the gravity of what they were doing at the time.
Then 2 years later, nigga Baji definitely
found out. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Damn. The feels.
Be dead, Baji. But I know you are.
Like, that man got two knives.
I got two
Knives.
One for your face and one for your throat.
It's time for me to go.
Damn, he is.
Damn.
Kazutora, why?
Like, this is.
How did we get here?
How did we get here?
Kasaki is out, but damn it.
He influenced this whole thing.
Yeah, he did. Baji was the only one to beat that nigga. That nigga just sealed his own fate.
He really did. And that's what all of this was, to take Baji off of the board.
Yeah. As Kasaki looks down like pathetic.
Don't worry, I'll take that weakness away from you. Not Popo.
Alright, fuck out. That guy looked like a badass.
He do.
That nigga was still eating.
No, he didn't even. He's like.
Now, who are these guys? I need to know more about them.
No, we gotta know more about these guys.
He was talking to somebody. He just hung up.
No, he'd been talking to somebody the whole time.
And his ass is up from that kick from Mikey.
Yep. And he's just walking away. he still got presence of mind to make his still text and the way he got to do. Yes. Thank you for finally realizing that.
I'll take the blame. I'll go to jail.
I mean, like, that's what you should do.
Like, clean yourself up, bro. You don't want them to see you like that.
Clean your face up, bro.
Damn, these niggas just. Alright, bye guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Make sure you have that homework for first period.
Anybody going to Waffle House? You know that's the move. After
throwing hands at that man, you gotta eat something. Shit.
He got non-crazy looks in his eyes. What?
He's like, he brought his mind back. Damn. It's like,
where's Valhalla? Where's Kasaki?
They all left.
Where's Kasaki?
I mean, like, that's a good question.
But still, GG on this dude bowing. But I'm like,
I mean, like, it took you long enough. Finally.
I mean, it took you killing 2 people.
Yeah, before you finally realized that like your actions were wrong.
Takamichi ain't even say nothing to that.
Like, what's there to say?
I ain't even got no words. Takamichi ain't even got no words for you.
And it's like, I always got room to fucking talk.
He said, what the fuck happened here, guys? It's like he just reset, bro. You back in the same place you started.
He's only out long enough to go right back in. Bloody Halloween. So 2 weeks later.
What was Takamichi doing those 2 weeks? Where the fuck happened?
It didn't go and see nothing.
Kasaki
Probably doing a puzzle.
Scot free, bro. Scot free. Don't nobody question him.
No, not at all. Damn, and he got the yakisoba too, bruh. Stop. Damn, and he ate half of it. Bruh, stop. Shifuyu is like, no.
Yeah.
He's got to be hurting the most. Or almost the most. Damn, he's a badass.
Till you meet Baji.
Why is the word Yankee?
His delinquent strength is over 9,000.
No, you always know when the nigga who got held back is never the one to fuck with.
Yeah. That's Black Air Force energy.
Yes. Yes, it is. Is he undercover?
Is he just trying to set niggas up for
That's what it seemed like. He got some dumbass friends like Takamichi do. And we know that that's a front because we seen Baji act at the same age.
But maybe he actually is trying to do well in his studies, bro. Maybe
well, maybe to be able to catch back up to everybody else and
something.
I guess.
His hair tied back, so he's ready anytime.
Yeah, ready for the hands. No, this man he's trying with everything.
I don't want to disappoint my mom. Damn. No. Dog.
Damn.
Was he?
That's like a love letter?
I don't know. No, Tiger. He was trying to kazutora.
Oh, GG. Okay. Then he tried for everything.
てめえかこら。何俺の可愛い後輩いじめてくれちゃってんだ。この人は暴走族マンダラの総長だ。俺らに逆らったてめえはもう終わりだよ。松野。今日はしっかり敬語と挨拶。
Alright, nigga. That's automatic hands.
That's There's no more talking at that point. It's like it's time to just throw. Yo, Chibuya was definitely.
I don't give a fuck who you are, bitch.
No, yeah. You can get these hands. Let's go. Damn. Do the spit. I mean, like, yeah. Y'all are all jumping like one child. Damn.
But he's beating your ass.
He beating your ass. Yeah. No, because y'all some hoes.
Does he become the new division captain? I mean, he should.
I mean, who else would, right? And he probably need to have somebody before Kasaki tries to like bring somebody.
Because you already expected to whoop somebody's. Oh,
damn!
I thought it was Baji with him.
No. I thought it looked like it was one of the guys. Exactly. Yes, Baji.
Snuck up on you in the suit.
Yo, he looked clean. Damn.
My hair tied
Damn.
back, bitch.
Did he punch him as he was being lifted in the air to the side into the wall? Oh damn.
You see these flowing locks?
Oh shoot.
These fists of mine, bitch.
Yo, and then he introduced himself as First Division Captain? Damn. Like this nigga's hair went from a mohawk to like fully around his head in surprise of this nigga beating his ass. Damn.
I ain't no idle threat.
I'm like, he already. They all ran away. Should take their motorcycles too. This bud.
Damn, man. Damn. Why he gotta go? Because I feel like there's still more to his backstory, especially with his interactions with Kasaki.
Yeah. You talking about Baji or
Baji?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because they're like, how does he even run into Kasaki from back in the day in the first place?
No. But when he was looking like that, I'm like,
he learned some shit from Kasaki. I'm like, okay, I gotta blend in and do this
with the glasses, hair tied back. I don't know. They kind of favored each other.
They maybe they went to the same elementary school or some shit like that.
Maybe, I don't know. Damn.
This music.
Damn. Clean.
Damn. He is clean. He is. I'm like, that shit go hard. No, I'm like,
huh. That means he'd be free in the timeline.
Like later. Because I think, what age is he now? Like 15 or something so? Like 14 or 15 or something like that. So 10 years would be 25. You're right around this. Damn, draken.
He was thinking they just ended it.
Yeah.
You endure.
Yeah, you gotta endure and feel the pain.
Now that's the interaction I want to see in the current timeline or new timeline.
That's good, yo, for real.
No. Damn.
I think that having him on their side in the future will come into play too.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, this is something that was not supposed to happen.
Will be a great asset.
Yes.
To who? I don't know.
I do not know.
Because if Kasaki's still on top, that ain't the nigga that you want to have 10 years later. Kasaki? Oh, I was using Akuma, but I can use this motherfucker effectively.
Well, if he still has an opportunity to do that, because in the initial timeline he's dead, so he's not like everybody that's alive has been effectively used by Kasaki to further his plan, but the niggas that die are not a part of that plan.
It really depends on if Toman is the same Toman that it was from the last time that Takemichi went back, because it's like,
the ending Toman that's supposed to like Takemichi's influence is supposed to be to change Tomon all the way. So whatever the Tomon is in the future, it's still not probably the Tomon that needs to be in order for Hina to not die.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if Kasaki still in the same position in place, even given all these circumstances of what just happened? Because it's all right, if Valhalla didn't win, because they didn't, Tomon won, I guess, or really there's no clear-cut winner, but it's because there was no real head to Valhalla to defeat.
No, there wasn't, and the whole point was where Tomon lost that day because Mikey murdered Kazutora after Kazutora murdered Baji, and because of that he steps down that wrong path because Kasaki already has the patsy ready to take the fall.
But and that's my next. That's what I guess my next thing is, because it's they showed you the interactions of oh nigga, I'm gonna hand you off these individuals from Valhalla and now they'll be a part of your force, Mikey. But okay, is Kasaki still the 3rd Division commander? Has he been? It's been 2 weeks now, and it's
well, yes, he is, because he still effectively control cover his tracks. Mikey has already established that unless you come in with some actual factuals, this is not, he's gonna allow this nigga to be in this place.
I will allow it.
No, he is gonna allow it to happen, because the fact of the matter is that this nigga makes Tomon stronger. With him and his 50 niggas that he brought, he makes him stronger, and so that now he was using this a time to consolidate all the power behind Mikey so he can control shit behind the scenes. But that avenue is still not able to happen the way it needs to happen. But he's still able to cover his tracks enough to still lie in wait to still make his next move. So I think that yes, he still is the 3rd Division captain, and that they don't have what they need to take him down.
Did nobody hear what the fuck Baji was saying about this man? When he came up and tried to, I guess, but it gives the look that Baji was on Valhalla's side fighting somebody from Tomon's side. But I'm are the people closest to Baji really gonna believe in that?
Well, Mikey is close, and he did
Chifuyu said, if Chifuyu was yeah, this nigga's last words was that this nigga's a threat to everything here. And it's the fact that Takemichi can get up there and say pretty much yeah, this nigga left me in charge of A, B, C, and D, and it's nigga, that's what it is, and here's this talisman to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So it's that has to account for something, does it not? You know what I'm saying? It's at the end of all of this, bro. That nigga Kasaki got up off of them damn cars, bro, and he fucking left. I mean, I understand that the majority of this episode was flashback, but I told you at the beginning, it's still Kasaki Watch 2021, and that nigga got off scot-free. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got off them cars, and he left with everybody when 12 was coming up. And I was oh, police coming? Well, shit, let me get the fuck up out of here. Let me get everybody. Valhalla, I'll see y'all at the fort. All you 50 other motherfuckers, you go to Valhalla. I gotta handle business with Tomon and make it seem like I'm still in this bitch doing whatever the fuck I gotta do. Baji's dead. We gonna have some celebration, drink some sake to that shit, smoke some on me, my niggas.
Yeah, no, cause this whole shit was engineered to everything that's been engineered has been to take away the people that's closest to Mikey, so that the primary influence on everything is the primary influence on everything is Kasaki. It was supposed to happen. Draken was already supposed to die, and with Draken's death, that was supposed to propel Mikey into a black hole of nothingness. And then, then Tomon becomes what it is. But Draken gets saved. But then Draken is in jail because this nigga Kasaki uses something else. That something else was getting rid of fucking Baji and Kazutora. And then now that Baji still died, he had to die. Kazutora's still alive. So there's got to be something else now. Each division, actually something, I don't know if this is going to be true, but each division captain that's gone down has had something, like, it's been something that's happened with them that's engineered whatever, like for Kasaki to come in. It was first with Pachin, then it was with Draken, then Baji. So now he's still got some of these other like, and then Kazutora.
Kazutora now, because that nigga doesn't exist in the future, and it seems like a person that Kasaki would use during his time, because like you see that nigga.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like I don't know if, because I don't think that Kasaki will be able to influence Kazutora at that level anymore, because the two things that broke his mind was between like Baji saving him and then like him killing Shinichiro. It seems to he wouldn't betray Mikey again. And I don't think that Kasaki will be able to do it, because that wasn't in Kasaki's plans. Like, Kazutora dies. Hit Kazutora, like, living, like, that to me seems like one final way for Baji to, like, get a victory over Kasaki, because Baji is the only person to, like, get, like, to beat Kasaki. And we know that happened sometime in the past. Him, like, doing what he does to save Kasaki, not Kasaki, but Kazutora, does not happen.
I'm just saying, like, Kazutora, like, yes to everything you're saying, and you're making good points. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. So, like Kasaki, I'm gonna put him on all for one status in terms of like manipulation tactics, and then like as far as Kazutora, that nigga's mind is still.
It's still healing. It's still healing. It's in a vulnerable state.
It's like that nigga, because like, bro, you went through a whole lot of things. It's like, oh, it's your fault. It was your fault. Oh, is it my fault? No, it can't be my fault. You know what? I'm gonna double down on this. Fuck you, Mikey. Yeah, right after I killed Baji. Yeah, fuck you, Mikey. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna square with you. Actually, it is my fault. Go ahead and kill me, Mikey. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I was wrong and all this other shit. And then it's like, and then what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and take the rap for this and take accountability and spend the rest of these 10 years in here. And actually, I'm just gonna end up, really, my whole point was to go ahead and take my life. But then it's like, nah, fuck that. I gotta sit here and ride this out. So it's like he's going through a lot. But that's a lot of time to sit and meditate. But also, we don't know who else is aligned in the same prison that. Yeah,
I'm not saying that Kasaki will not try. But I don't think that Kasaki will. I don't think that he'll be able to influence him and have the level of control over him that he did before.
He's still, I don't know, because I could have said the same thing with Akun.
But we still don't know what Kasaki has on Akun in order. I don't think that's the same thing.
It's not just Akun. It's the way that people talk about Kasaki in current day. Or even in the past, they are straight up. They do shit because they're just afraid of that motherfucker.
Yeah, what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying though. We don't know. Like an adult Kazutora and how he feels about Kasaki does not exist until now.
Even Draken was performing hits for this nigga.
No, yes, but that was in a previous timeline in which Kazutora died. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but if Draken, I'm saying now, if he goes back and these things are still present, if Draken is still in prison, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that nigga's still on death row,
we're still uncovering like the level of webs and things that Kasaki has.
He's done a lot.
No, he's done a whole fucking lot, and it hasn't been undone just by being able to save Kazutora or whatever. Like, it's just another thing that he does in order to get to where he does.
The fact that Hanma was conscious and was on his phone during that encounter, and then those niggas left. But it's like he was talking to Kasaki. And Kasaki relayed a message to that nigga. Like, because like I said the last that nigga's a tank. Hama's a tank. You can hit that motherfucker as much as you want to. It's like he's gonna play his role. He's gonna be that distraction. He's gonna be that motherfucking guard. He's gonna be the nigga to hold the door. So and keep the door being held and not fucking collapse. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck what's coming out of there, who you are, what your rank and status is. He is the right hand man with this nigga Kasaki, and he's just one of his niggas like most valuable assets in terms of what he gets done. And it's like, so he's sending whatever plan or motion he is now set into place for Hama to do, because Hama's the acting head of Valhalla, and he didn't seem too happy or pleased about something. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't. And like you said, like Kasaki is still relaying information and relaying orders during this time. Like these things, like it's just still it's like all Takemichi is able to do is put a speed bump in front of this nigga for his ultimate end goal.
Take it easy.
What was that?
Akun.
But no.
How many times must he die?
Like, no, bruh. Like,
doesn't that make it worse though if he does go back and Akun and Hina are alive, only to be taken away from him in the same or similar fashion?
It's going to happen. Like, it's gonna happen. Because, like, no, you niggas have basically said what the end goal is. The end of this shit is that he saves everybody and, you know, everybody can go about their lives.
Everybody.
Until he gets there, death, tragedy, destruction. That's what's gonna happen.
And Akun says, he says it twice, save everyone. Who's everyone?
Who's everyone?
Who is everyone?
Like, so far, we see Draken, we see Pachin, we see Kazutora. Who else is left? Who else, like, this chain of events that happen so that everybody is saved? Like, we haven't reached the whole cast yet.
Also, the essential, the niggas who were out on the outskirts watching everything, those people are not lost on Kasaki. As Kasaki stood upon those fucking cars and made his debut known to these niggas, like these onlookers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure some of them had the same questions that we have. And they're like, what the fuck's going on here? Who the fuck's that guy? Or, you know, I'm pretty sure Kasaki's having discussions with these other individuals. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because they just wouldn't be there looking like the badasses that they are. And you don't know what side they're going to fall on. You know what I'm saying? They going to fall on the dark side with Kasaki, or they going to be lined up with Mikey. Or lined up with Micah, who is effectively still lined up with Kasaki. So you kind of lined up with Kasaki. Or you lined up with Takemichi. And it's like, oh, I respect that little nigga. I seen what you did out there. Or like, that nigga ain't shit. I seen your ass and the lack of what you did out there.
No, yes. I mean, like, no, Takemichi definitely has a very strong emotions one way or the other towards this nigga. But Takemichi is the X factor that we see, because like his ability to be able to go back into the past and influence other people and influence these events is what stops Kasaki from being able to enact his ultimate plan. And like ultimately the fact that Akun is the one that ends up murdering Hina and Takemichi in the first place is there's a specific reason why those niggas die. Of everybody else that dies, it's all like people that are in Toman, people that like kind of are associated with Toman, but like there's only one nigga who friends and family dies, and it's Takemichi. And it's like there's a reason why Kasaki goes after. I feel like it has to be retribution or retaliation for what Takemichi is doing in the present, or in the past day, to influence the present day. I think that somehow, some way, this nigga Kasaki caught wind of it, and that's why he murdered the people that he loves the most.
There's anywhere between 2 or 4 episodes left, and in those amounts of times, some fucked up shit's gonna happen. When shit seems cool enough, like I just know this shit is not gonna end happy.
It's not.
There's no way.
It's not.
And there's got to be some groundbreaking information given or figured out in terms of Kasaki. Because, again, that nigga goes under the radar so much, bro. So much.
No, like, they're not even asking any other questions. And then 2 weeks pass. I mean, like, there's mourning. Like I get that, but it's like still.
It still plays in it.
There's no conversations like between Chifuyu and Takamichi about like, okay, what are we going to do now? Like, how are we going to protect Mikey from like Kasaki? Like, well, how are we going to go forward? Like,
it's been 2 weeks and we don't know if like Takamichi is still in that timeline, or still in the past, or if he's gone to the present.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. And then, we don't know. And like you said, we got 2 or 4 weeks to find the fuck out. And we can't wait for you guys to find the fuck out with us. Like, man, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on our platforms at RoKo Bros. We're gonna be here. Kasaki Watch 2021. Where that nigga at? Hey, thank you guys. And until next time, y'all.